how to bind off in pattern. Hi everyone, Norman here. Today I want to show you a neat little trick that allows you to bind off in pattern. And in pattern bind off, sometimes also called alternating bind off, can be a great choice for ribbings whenever you don't want to end up with a straight line like this, but with purl stitches all the way to the top and an edge that follows the natural course of your knitting. Let's show you how to bind off in pattern. The actual repeat will depend a bit on your knitting stitch pattern, but I'm going to show you how to figure it out the easy way for yourself. I am working a 2x2 rib stitch here. So my rib stitch starts with 2 knit stitches, so I am going to knit 2 stitches here and then pass these over as normal. And now I need to check what my next stitch is. In this case it's a purl stitch. See this little purl bump here? It's a purl stitch. So I'm going to bring the yarn forward and purl it, and then you pass it over. Next, you have to check what is the next stitch. In this case, it's another purl stitch. So bring the yarn to the front and purl it. Then pass over. Check what the next stitch is. It's a knit stitch. So it has this little V. See these little V's here? It has this little V here below. So it's a knit stitch. So I'm going to knit it and then I pass over. Next stitch is another knit stitch with a V here. I knit it and pass over. Now we need to pay attention again. Here my next stitch is a purl stitch, so I bring the yarn to the front and purl it, pass over. Next stitch is a purl stitch again, purl it and pass over. So the secret to binding off in pattern is reading your knitting and then knitting every single stitch the way it appears. Knit all knit stitches and purl all purl stitches and then pass over. That's everything you need to remember, no matter if you are doing seed stitch, moss stitch, or 1x1 rib stitch or whatever. Just knit every single stitch the way it appears. The result will be, in this case at least, this edge here. And as you can see, it forms a, well, kind of meandering line that follows the rib structure. If you use a regular binder, then you will achieve a straight line. And if you zoom in very closely, you can see that here below the edge, there are some knit V's. See those little knit V's here? Whereas here there are purl stitches all the way to the top, and you might also see that the standard binder kind of curls a little bit in, whereas here you get this zigzag line. The result will also often be slightly stretchier, simply because often the transition between a knit and a purl stitch has a little bit more slack, at least for most continental knitters. So this can often be an added bonus. Don't expect too much of it, but maybe 3 to 5%. Anyway, that's how to bind off in pattern. Comment below if you have any questions, like this video if you enjoyed watching, and of course don't forget to subscribe in case you don't want to miss any new videos. Happy knitting and enjoy the rest of your day!